Hi everyone, I'm back. Today we're going to talk about a divorce that is painful but incredibly worth it. The divorce between you and sugar. We often hear that sugar causes obesity, diabetes, or ruins your teeth, but there is a silent organ, a dedicated blood filtration plant that suffers deadly stabs from every spoonful of sugar you swallow, yet few people mention it: your kidneys. Think back to the feeling of biting into a cream-filled cake or gulping down a cup of pearl milk tea after a tiring day. That feeling is like a warm hug for your brain, isn't it? I used to be like that too. I viewed sugar as a reward for my hard work. But in my previous video about stopping vegetables, we saw how the body protests when it lacks fiber. Today I want to tell a different story, a story of liberation. What actually happens to the two precious filters in your body if you bravely cut out sugar entirely? Will your kidneys be reborn, or will you fall into a state of withdrawal like a person quitting a habit? Why is sugar so hard to quit? Because our brain views sugar as emergency energy. When sugar is present, the brain immediately fires off happiness signals. But the kidneys are different. The kidneys don't know what happiness is. They only know pressure. The kidney's job is to filter out waste and keep what is precious. But sugar, especially fructose, is ill-mannered. It enters the bloodstream, raises blood pressure, and forces the kidneys to work at maximum capacity to flush excess sugar out through urine. While the brain is flying high, the kidneys are exhausted, trying to fix the mistakes of your palate. Fructose is metabolized primarily in the liver, leading to rapid ATP depletion, increased uric acid production, oxidative stress, and inflammation. These effects extend to the kidneys, causing glomerular hypertension, tubulointerstitial injury, and accelerated progression of kidney damage. In diabetes or high sugar states, this contributes to glomerular hyperfiltration, where kidneys filter blood at excessively high rates, straining the filters and leading to long-term scarring and loss of function. Why is sugar so hard to quit? Because our brain views sugar as emergency energy. When sugar is present, the brain immediately fires off happiness signals. But the kidneys are different. The kidneys don't know what happiness is. They only know pressure. The kidney's job is to filter out waste and keep what is precious. But sugar, especially fructose, is ill-mannered. It enters the bloodstream, raises blood pressure, and forces the kidneys to work at maximum capacity to flush excess sugar out through urine. While the brain is flying high, the kidneys are exhausted, trying to fix the mistakes of your palate. Fructose is metabolized primarily in the liver, leading to rapid ATP depletion, increased uric acid production, oxidative stress, and inflammation. These effects extend to the kidneys, causing glomerular hypertension, tubulointerstitial injury, and accelerated progression of kidney damage. In diabetes or high sugar states, this contributes to glomerular hyperfiltration, where kidneys filter blood at excessively high rates, straining the filters and leading to long-term scarring and loss of function. Research highlights the harmful effects of excessive fructose, found in high fructose corn syrup and added sugars, on kidney function, including increased vascular resistance in the kidneys, potential for glomerular hypertension, and tubulointerstitial injury. Uric acid spikes. Fructose raises uric acid levels, increasing the risk of kidney stones and contributing to conditions like hyperuricemia, which can lead to gout and kidney damage. Albuminuria, protein leakage. A large study from the N. Haynes, over 9,000 participants, 1999-2004, showed that consuming more than 2 sugary sodas a day was associated with higher odds of albuminuria, about 1.4 times higher risk, an early sign of kidney damage. When you stop eating sugar, these metrics don't just stop climbing, they begin to reverse. Reducing added sugar intake can lower risks associated with diabetes, obesity, hypertension, and hyperuricemia, major drivers of kidney disease. Your kidneys finally get to breathe again after years of being suffocated. Many people fear that quitting sugar will cause low blood sugar and make their brain stop working. That is a delusion. Our bodies are incredibly smart. They can create glucose from protein and fat through gluconeogenesis. When you stop eating sugar, your kidneys no longer face hyperfiltration, a state where they must strain to filter blood at breakneck speeds to balance sugar levels, especially in early diabetes where high blood sugar drives excessive filtration, damaging glomeruli over time. Understanding sugar as energy is only a half-truth. Sugar is a dirty energy source that leaves too much soot in the furnace that is your kidney. Fructose metabolism generates uric acid, inflammation, and oxidative stress without the regulatory checks that glucose has. Stopping sugar is the moment you switch to green energy for your body. Evidence suggests that lowering sugar intake helps manage weight, blood pressure, and uric acid, indirectly protecting kidney health. Some studies even show improved kidney function markers when reducing added sugars or glycemic load. The biggest trap when you quit sugar is the appearance of hidden sugars or artificial sweeteners. Cognitive offloading. You might think drinking bottled fruit juice is healthy. It's not. That's a cognitive scam. The concentrated fructose in it attacks the kidneys even more ruthlessly than table sugar, raising risks similar to or worse than regular added sugars. Misinformation. Risk. Many believe honey or palm sugar is good for the kidneys. Biochemically, your kidneys don't care if it's natural or chemical. When the dose is too high, they process fructose similarly. Some studies also link high artificial sweetener intake, e.g. W2 diet sodas day, to faster kidney function decline. They only see a tsunami crashing over their filtration system. In the first 7 days of quitting, you might feel headaches or fatigue. And this isn't because you lack energy, but because your kidneys are recalibrating how they handle sodium and water. Do not give up at this stage. Don't try to quit sugar with willpower alone. Use a strategy. Accept the mental effort. View the first 2 weeks as a detoxification phase. When you crave sweets, drink a large glass of water. Let your kidneys have water to clean up instead of sugar to clog up. Smart substitution, use whole foods. Instead of pastries, have a handful of nuts. Kidneys need potassium and magnesium from plants to function, not refined glucose. Focus on natural, low-added sugar options like fresh fruits in moderation. Observe the signals. Pay attention to your urine. When you stop sugar, your urine becomes clearer. Bubbles, protein decrease, and swelling in the legs or eyes disappears. That is a direct thank you from your kidneys. Long-term reductions in sugar can support better blood sugar control and lower CKD risk factors. Conclusion: the power of refusal. My friends, we live in an era where sugar is everywhere, from spice jars to soy sauce bottles. It acts like a sweet trap that makes us lazy and weak. Stopping sugar isn't just about losing weight. It is your declaration of independence against cheap temptations. Don't wait until a doctor hands you a dialysis result to start regretting. Let your kidneys do their true job, protecting life, not cleaning up the trash of your lack of self-control. Today I challenge you, for the next 24 hours, not a single grain of sugar enters your body. Can you do it? Comment, I am in control, if you dare to take this challenge with me. Hit subscribe so we can upgrade our mindset and health together every day. Goodbye. Keep your filters clean and your brain sharp.